Hello, my name's Joey. I'm gonna try and show you guys how you can make a spear like this, $25 with just materials found from Lowe's. So that's the whole idea. Yeah, let's get to it. This is like a fencing stake or something like that you can drive into the ground to hold your fences in. But you can see on the very end there, there's this tip, and there's a little screw on there you can just pop right out and take this head right off. This is the old shaft for that larger head, but we're gonna do a little bit smaller so that the weighting feels a little bit better for this new spear. This was $10. You can see it has like a threaded top there, normally for brooms, but we're gonna take that right off and just use that as the shaft for our spear. It's not like the most durable thing in the world. Like, you could probably get a better dowel rod if you wanted to get a shaft that was more strong, but this will work. This will do the trick, especially if you're just using it for like a costume piece or something like that. Get it unscrewed there. It's as easy as that. Now we've got the tip for our spear. So for your grinding wheel, you'll want a type of wheel that can cut through metal. You can buy this at Lowe's. It says metal cutting. That's how you know it's rated to cut through metal. Obviously, I would recommend ear protection at the very least. And eye protection will keep you from getting any kind of stuff in your eyeballs, so. So you can see here, you want to get it to a point where you can see that wood. Grab it onto it. Once you get it nice and loose, all you really need are some pliers. Comes right off just like that. So you're gonna chop it off right about there, where the dowel rod starts to get a little bit thicker. We've got ourselves a spearhead, and then we've got ourselves a dowel rod, and we can see that this will fit right over like that, but we want this to go all the way down into this portion of the spear. Now, while I'm sanding, I want to just get rid of this lip. That's about how much I want to sand down. Now we can take our spearhead, fit it right over top. Now, we want it to be nice and tight like this, because we're gonna just hammer it down for the rest of it. All right, just like that. You can see the dowel rod touching the top. Could take a screw right into that. So this next part is going to be the longest part of the building process, and that is just going to be grinding the heck out of the head of this spear. So you can see what I'm grinding off right now. And I'm just taking it one step at a time, trying to go forward, up it. So we're getting there. I'm not gonna have mine be sharpened. I'm gonna blunt the edges because it's gonna be a prop. Finish taking off on the edges there. I'm gonna take off a little more at the bottom of these, and then I'm just going to clean up some of the burrs that are on this and make it look pretty. A spear from Lowe's for 20 bucks. And it took me a little under 2 hours, I think, to assemble the whole thing, get it put together. I would not recommend using this for actual defense or offense in any way. I think that this shaft would break pretty quick if you tried to use it practically. But also, you know, just don't spear people. That's not very helpful right now. Yep. So, as you can tell, I've done a couple more modifications. Grinded out these fins here to make it so that the spearhead looked a little bit more menacing. I grinded out the bottom pommel type thing on the back of the fence stake. And it came off pretty easy. I actually then just took drill and just drilled a hole through the back of it. Pre-drilled a hole into the bottom of the pole. And then just took a nice long screw and just zipped it right on there. Tightened it down nice and tight. I like it because it weighs out the whole shaft of the spear pretty well. Now it's got a little bit more weight on the back, so center of gravity is it's a little bit closer to the center of the spear, and it spins a lot easier now because of that. So yeah, that's the gist of it. If you have any questions or anything, leave anything in the comments. Do whatever you got to do. But I hope this was helpful. Goodbye.